You. That's all good. And we can always cut it when I start and whatnot. There's not a lot of people, so I'm just gonna chill for a moment and let it populate, and then I'll start the thing, and that way you can have an actual good like cutting off point to start the stream when it's a video. This isn't hard rain. There's no crops. Give me a moment, I'll do it. You just did it though, I thought. Somebody did. Got our back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have for you here the quarterfinals of the Down to Frag tournament. And it looks like we are on custom map D2 ahead. And we have the two teams here as Riseup starting on their home server against Team Evo. The Asian team coming all the way across the sea here to play them, and we are going live here as I speak for map 1. And I believe I was told from last game we do not play the finale, so this is technically a 4-map campaign. And the first hit coming in here already. I can't even get this thing started off, and we have a triple boom here. I want to introduce my co-caster here as the first hit went in. It is going to be Timothy. How is Timothy this evening? Yo, it is so nice to have you here on short notice, my dude. I did not want to do this by myself.
Yeah, and that was a very quick ready up.
I was not even prepared for it. The team got into server and was ready to go immediately as they got their last. This map is really interesting. That's really interesting. So they go down this elevator here, and then it stops, and there's Death Charge Alley as they have to take this next hit. So this is really scary coming up. They have to like start some event here, and then it blows the windows open all around them, and there's like 3 different avenues to get Death Charge.
I think we have a quad coming out as well. So I guess they're setting up for that.
As soon as we get through this huge choke point here, I'll go down the rundown on the team's names. But I really want to be patient here. I want to see what Team Riseup has planned for this quad cap you were mentioning. Looks like they're going to play it safe, and they're waiting for this chance to get the death charge. No! But that is going to be a huge hit regardless. Tri-cap going out there, managing to ledge hang Fantasy to hold them up for a little bit of time here, but I believe once they get him up, they're going to be able to walk their way right back into the elevator. And that being said then, since they're in the elevator, we got plenty of time. I want to go through some rundown on the teams. On the Survivor side right now, as I said, we have the away team in Team Evo. It's going to be Fantasy, Star, TMA, and Psy bringing up the rear there as Ellis. And then on Team Rise Up, we've got Lawnmower, Impulse, K3, and Ad. Front spit there in the elevator, and they're gonna. It's gonna be all she wrote as the boomer comes in there. That could be the chance for another quad cap. I'm liking the spawn sack order here at least to start off, Timothy, for Team Rise Up. And it is a little bit of a later tank, 79% here. So as they push up into this, past this alleyway, I believe the tank will. Reloading. I'm curious to know whether or not Evo is just going to push all the way through, or if they're going to. Oh my, this is a huge hit. That's a quad cap. Joe Timothy, it's a quad cap. Oh my gosh. 4th hit in the map, and we see Rise Up on their home server dominated. And that is exactly what they wanted to have happen. And that is going to be a scary start for Team Evo.
Yeah, maybe some inexperience with the map coming into play here. Also, 230 ping for each, and with VPN. So they use VPNs to connect because the Great Firewall of China. So their pings could be actually a little high.
Gosh, that was a huge start. That's the momentum swing that you don't want to have that early on. Not even being able to make it to the tank fight. Can't get too cocky here though, even though it's your home server. This could be a huge start and a huge lead for Team Rise Up if they can just manage to walk through this. The bonus for map 1 sits at about 800. It's 831 right now. So for a map 1, this could be pretty good. 400 map distance, 800 bonus. With only 220 points taken away from Team Evo, this could be a real big swing. That elevator music, though. I actually didn't know there was elevator music. That's amazing. What's Team Evo got planned? They don't have the quad cap. They have a triple cap with a boomer. It looks, but there's still a big death charge opportunity here with a jockey, smoker, and a charger setup. Jockey gets taken out early. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there, not knowing that they wanted to go that early. Boomer is going to be able to proxy onto Ellis, so there's a little bit of horde coming in here. Smoker is set up in front to try to help out for this death charge. There goes the charger. In a very good take by Team Rise Up. They're able to shut down the hit methodically. It was kind of one at a time the infected seemed to go in there. I don't really know that they knew what their exact plan of attack was going to be. And it's going to be another tri-cat with a boomer. This time it's a double hunter setup. Hunter up above the elevator behind them, just like the other team was. But this time they're taking a lot more time to send this hit in.
We're seeing a lot of very patient play from Riseup.
Yeah, it's like a Mexican standoff so far.
What they really have to do here. They don't want to get quadded or anything.
They're chasing that Hunter. They're chasing that Hunter down. And they're going to manage to pop the Boomer while doing it. That is a huge shutdown on that Boomer. And that's going to lead to them taking almost no damage again on that hit. They are sitting really well. They still are above 800 points on their bonus, walking into the alleyway. This is where Team Evo die here, running into this tank. This is really scary. Their spawns still aren't up, so they almost could try to push through this alleyway. Yeah, they're going to get into the room.
Reloading.
And still no quad caps so far. And this time it's actually even worse. It's just 2-2 for Team Evo. This is not what you want to have happen. Maybe some good damage opportunity can happen, but I don't know. Oh, what a quick clear. It's going to be a triple boom, but everything else gets shut down. So really, they're sitting amazing to walk into this tank fight. You just need to play a little bit patient, and the rest of the map is theirs until this tank fight's about to start out.
Reloading with this spin. Reloading. Reloading here.
It's a lot of common.
In the hands of fantasy, we're gonna have our first tank. And Team Riseup opting to play it inside of this little room. Tank coming from behind, possibly. He has a good tri-cap setup, it looks like. Double Hunter and a Charger. Looks like they're sending a hit. They want to get a little bit more chip damage before this tank's going to come in. But both those Hunters are being shut down there. Playing on the boxes, Team Riseup. Playing a four-corner setup, making it so the tank has to go for one of the people down below while the two Uzis sit up top.
You think he can jump up and punch him? I think he might be able to.
I think he can.
Might be a good play. If you're a Charger, you cannot charge that guy up there.
And a Boomer getting popped. This is very bad now, because Tank has to go in with one less support. And he's going for the punch on the guy up top. He's going to manage to get to K3. A pull going towards the outside.
Early pull.
Do that really fast, though. But still 3 survivors left standing with 30% health left. This is still an amazing tank fight coming out by Evo and Fantasy. There's a possibility of a wipe here. Coach, no! He's getting caught up by the tank. They are not going to live. My God. That's still a huge tank coming out there by Fantasy for Team Evo. Doing exactly what you said, Timothy. Focusing the guy on the boxes so that the rest of the infected could help him out, distracting the rest of the survivors that were still down on the floor. And without that Boomer spawn, still managing to get a wipe.
Yeah, I think Nick or somebody got stuck outside. That really hurt. He wasn't shooting the tank, and he wasn't really shooting any SI.
My God. So 79 points. What was looking like a huge, at least over 500 bonus, had they been able to take that fight pretty clean, because there was going to at least be one down. There's no way you're not going to get one down in that room the way it was. But I do believe with them popping that Boomer, they could have easily shut down the rest of that hit and focused their fire onto the tank.
Yeah,
something just went horribly wrong there. And you were right. Coach, for whatever reason, ended up outside chasing one of the SIs, and then that led him to not be able to help out in the actual tank fight inside that room.
Yeah, I think, they have a lot of Uzis on that map, and maybe not the best gun inside that really cramped. You want to take pump or something,
Yeah, either way, that was a huge cleanup by Evo with what was looking very scary, getting that quad cap in the beginning of the campaign. I was really fearful for them right away on their away server. I was worried they were going to have a big deficit to climb. But managing to keep it super close. We are now going into map 2 here. Riseup with a tiny bit of a margin of victory, but not really what they were asking for.
Oh, totally. They could have got so much bonus. Easily 600 bonus. So really unfortunate for Riseup, but we'll see how they do next.
We're waiting on last member here to log back into the map. I don't know what happened to the last member of that team. And it looks like a 72% tank here. So that's going to be after the event. They go into the CETA truck, they go through an alley. There's an event after you go past a little bit of a Death Charge Alley scenario. And you have to go into Death Charge Alley and then walk backwards back through it to hold out the event, typically the survivors like to do. And then you get to finally cross this bridge, and then they're going to have a tank fight. So there's a lot of chances, if the infected team can get a real lucky break, that you could get a kill here and make this really scary for your survivor. So you got to play real smart here. Still waiting to find out what's happened to the last member of Team Evo. And it looks like he is back. Sai back into the server. A little bit of a hiccup here in map 2, but it looks like we might finally be ready to start it off. And a really scary hit here. It's going to be a tri-cap with a spitter. And there's not really anywhere for the survivors to go but directly into the hit. You have to walk up this stairway, and it is a huge choke point to start off this. And it looks like the infected are easily placing themselves directly above the survivors. Just going to drop that charger down when they feel the... All the survivors managed to get outside, though. They weren't able to cut anybody off, and so a very clean take by Team Rise, shutting down the entire hit, except for maybe that smoker that landed for a couple moments.
Reloading.
And we see a boomer to start off this next hit. And it's going to be another tri-cap. Double hunter tri-cap with a charger and a boomer. Boomer looking for something. I don't think he's going to get the spawn there, though, because the survivors are too far out into the rest of that alleyway. Making some noise, trying to get that boomer in there, but it is going to land on the awning. No! That is going to be a destroyed boomer there, as it wasn't able to actually fly in as intended. And the entire hit, once again, being shut down. Not being able to get anywhere near the survivor.
Weapons over here.
Reloading.
And we have a 2-2 here for Evo. Spitter, Boomer, Jockey, Smoker for the next setup. Spit's going to come in just to put a block in there. And what a wonderful pull! Ouch! That hurts. The pre-spit actually worked out as the pull got K3 caught right on the edge. of that entry.
Let's burn some shit up.
And they have a charger here. Double hunter charger spitter set up again.
Oh shit.
And the event's starting off right now. Charger coming in from the back. It is gonna land, but it's gonna get cleared because it wasn't on its original time. And everything being shut down that hit, at least cleanly taken, they're gonna be able to run back here and play a little bit safe.
We got done.
How far back are they gonna go though is the question.
Weapons over here.
They're going all the way they can. Putting their back up against the wall here by the fence. There is a huge roof for these hunters to stand on still, but this area is pretty open for this. It looks like the angles on that tree, they're going to be able to block it and get everything as far away from them as possible. That boomer had nowhere to go. Getting popped there. And the hunter sadly landing on the smoker target, not able to cover it up onto Nick. So all in all, not too much damage being taken by the survivor. And we see two members of Team Riseup going and grabbing Uzis there.
Reloading.
Getting some more ammo for themselves. And they are back and ready in position for the next hit just in time. Blocking the spawn in that tree again, so there's nowhere close for the infected to get to. They're waiting maybe for that boomer spawn to be active. Maybe this time they'll finally get it. Yes! And it's going to be a pop onto Nick. Do you think they're just going to wait? Maybe they're going to try to get the quad cap here, Timothy.
They're definitely waiting.
Reloading.
This could be really scary if they get something big. As I said, there's Death Charge Alley up in here. So if they get a smoker for this quad cap, no, it's going to be Hunter, Jockey, Charger. But still, it's going to be massive damage if they land. Charger is going to land, but it's going to be a huge skeet on both K3 and Impulsive on the two members of EVO. So all in all, that hit, once again, being shut down. Only the Charger landing.
Looks like all that Zone X practice paying off.
And they are going to cross the bridge here, and we're going to be seeing maybe one more hit before this tank fight's going to get active. And it's a 2-2. With that quad cap going in and getting shut down, we now have a 2-2. Boomer's going to land here, though. No, an M2 going out. That was a huge M2 because that could have been a double splash, maybe even a triple boom had that Boomer been able to get off there.
Reloading.
So this hit now isn't very scary with a Hunter, Smoker, Spitter. This could be a very easy shutdown once again for Team Riseup.
Reloading.
And they managed to wait out just long enough to have a jockey in here. So they now have another tri-cap. Maybe a little bit more damage before this tank. They really need to get some more chipping. So far, so good for Riseup as they're walking into the tank fight. There is a little bit of chip damage, so they are kind of down on the punch count, but all in all, they are still holding on to a massive health bonus.
A lot of common trailing behind them, too.
Charger, Hunter, Boomer for Team EVO, and tank up in the hands of T.
Ooh, big boom coming out.
That is a huge boom. Double boom
Just
might
gonna roll
mean
in.
No, the Hunter's coming
sacking.
in early. And the Charger as well. I guess that the tank, they didn't want the tank to commit there.
I think
I don't know. It's a little questionable. It was a little questionable. I think the tank should have just ran in. But all in all, I guess maybe the play was they knew that the Survivor team was running all the way back anyway, so they were just going to be able to outrun the Horde. But still, look at how many zombies are trailing this tank, Timothy.
Yeah, they didn't really kill any, so they're just still there.
And another hit coming in here. Rock isn't going to get anywhere near them, but a little bit of chip damage going out. Survivors are opting to re-push this tank, get a little bit aggressive, make this tank have to make a decision. He is now on second pass, and he is fleeing.
This tank's not careful, he's going to go AI too. You know, if they just hold W into the safer.
Yeah, they honestly could do that. It would make it a little bit more of a chance for them to get a little more damage on the run back through the map. That could be an option for them. A boomer coming in here. He's going to land on it. Oh, another double boom. I didn't think he was going to land on a Rochelle with that arc, but he did. This is huge. They are now backed up into the corner, and this tank has the opening. 87% health as he enters the fight, but he's going to be shot down to half before he might get a corner. This is still really scary for Team Riseup, and the hit. The support's coming in.
Hunter landed, but just barely.
It's going to land into another corner, though, but he isn't able to get the second punch off to get the next down on a Nick. So Team Riseup managing to stay pretty healthy, but that was still a very scary scenario with that double boom, causing them to take more damage than they think they wanted.
Reloading.
All things considered, that was a very good take.
Those boomers did some work for that tank. Managing to give that tank an actual opening, because that would have absolutely been disastrous had that tank had to eat all 4 survivors on its way on its end. And another 2-2. The sack orders just don't seem to be going in Evo's favor here at all. This is like the 4th or 5th 2-2 I've seen for them in these two.
Reloading.
Guns here.
I'm reloading.
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 We're gonna need these.
Man, I ain't doing too good.
Team Evo could get really lucky here if they can work on the lawnmower a little bit, cut into that damage bonus, because they were able to get him down, but still sitting at just above 700 for this half on Team Rise. And a very scary charger almost killed him. Wow.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Wow. I know you saw that just as much as I did. That was... Oh my gosh.
Reloading.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Boomer.
The only thing that saved Team Rise there was dumb luck.
Oh, I got hit by burning goose shit. Reloading.
And you still have 2 pretty decent health bonuses on Impulse and Adam here at just above
Going
600.
down a lot though.
Yeah, it did go down a lot. It was just above 600 before that charger came in. Now it's at 575. They're just below halfway point on the health bonus.
It was 700 right after tank, so they're Evo's doing really well actually right after.
Gotta reload.
And if I remember correct, I think this might be the last hit of the map. Yeah, this is the last hit of the map right here. And a good boomer pop by Impulse. That's just going to lead to a tri-cut. There's no spit here to capitalize on this drop, because this drop is dangerous if you have a spit. I think you need to force it. I think you want to force it. You don't want to get a spitter here for this last hit. But they are playing very, very, very meticulously safe here on Team Rise.
In the fire.
In
the fire.
That's going to be a lot of damage onto Adam.
Cost 100 bonus there.
Oh man, that was very unlucky. Shooting that fire barrel did not work out whatsoever. The smoker is there, ready to capital.
And
Adam lost about half of his remaining HP there on that last hit, if not more. Gosh, 460 for the final bonus, 35.9%. So it's still a pretty decent bonus walking in. But as you had said, they were over 700 at the end of the tank fight, correct? So that is a pretty good chip taken off there with for Evo. Once again, looking really scary, but they're pulling through, and they're making this pretty tight. Now, that being said, though, we have to see what they're going to do for their survivor side on these high pings. They're going to obviously have to run this map back, but making the run back is going to be a lot scarier, having to deal with it with the high pings they're going to have to work with.
Not only that, but, you know, when you're playing against Evo, you pose the risk of them AIing. You know, so if you don't AI theirs, you're kind of running the risk of losing.
Yeah, you never know.
It's kind of
AI
scary.
tank is scary. You're right.
But these guys do it so much that they are experts. They are better at it than Hib.
Better at it than Hib. Man, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time, actually. I miss Hib sometimes. Shout out to Hib if he actually manages to watch this video, even though I know he won't.
One of the only NA players that would ever AI it.
And once again, we're waiting on Team Evo. Second half of this map, and another member of their teams has to do something, a restart of some sort.
Looks like it's Star this time.
I don't know if this is part of one of their secret strategies, just like icing the kicker or something. Just kind of get Rise kind of moving a little bit in their chairs, a little impatient.
Could be a legitimate strat, you know. You know, if they have momentum or something, just kind of like slow the game down.
I am really excited to see Team Rise's Infected play again this map, because as we saw in map 1, that quad cap was huge, and I want to see something big happen with them. They showed us exactly what they are ready to bring to the table, and I want to see just as good of Infected play on this map. I don't know that you can ask for much better, though, to be honest, but my gosh, if I was Team Evo, I would still be a little bit scared. I'd be reeling a little bit from map 1 still on that Survivors.
Honestly, if I'm Evo, I'm probably more scared of the quad than the tank. You know, it's just so hard when you're playing at 230.
And he is back. So we are going to get started here momentarily as soon as he gets back into his team. And I'm really curious to see if Team Rise can capitalize on this choke point, because on their Survivor side, they managed to push everybody outside into the open. And I don't know that Evo is going to really have that chance. Oh my god, that's a huge double. And Rochelle getting caught out, but managing to shut the door, it looked like. Something got her stuck, and she didn't get pulled out into the spit. That was very lucky there.
Yeah, you know what they were trying to do? They were trying to pull Rochelle and then charge everyone else. But they missed.
Yeah, that could have been huge. Had they landed the smoker onto her and like maybe the jockey take her away, that could have been a lot of damage with the spit separate. So a lucky break for Team Evo. Still taking a little bit of chip there, but all in all, it was looking a lot scarier than it did turn out. And we are going to have a tri-cat with a Boomer Hunter, Hunter Charger, as they're running through the alleys. Boomer does not seem to have a spawn yet. Now it's getting the rocket. Going to manage to land onto Ellis. But the rest of the hit is coming from the back, and so maybe a punch is landing, but everything else gets shut down.
Hey, I'm reloading.
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 Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading. Guns here.
Everyone on Team Evo at a health of 80 and above still. We're going to have this next hit coming in here with a triple cap and spitter. A little bit of chip damage again going in here. Team Evo is going to be able to get this event going, though, before the next hit's ready, Timothy. And so they're going to be able to start this run back as the zombies start pouring in. This is really where things are going to get scary, though, is how they're going to be able to deal with these commons when the next hit comes in. On this high ping, that's going to be terrifying.
Looks like Impulsive has a charger. So he's going to go for death charge up here, maybe.
They really need this Boomer. This Boomer could be a make or break moment. Boomer's too far away. There's no way he's landing that.
Reloading.
Oh shit.
They're going for quad, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like they're just going to wait. Since the Boomer wasn't able to find an opening, they're just going to play patient. No! They're going to get the separation onto Ellis. That's a lot of damage, but the other Hunter wasn't able to capitalize in time. That was almost an amazing tri-cap, Timothy. Coach just barely able to save his friend's life.
Ammo here.
Reloading. I'm a reload.
My gosh, had that double cap with the Hunters in front landed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it would have been probably 2 in cap.
Ellis lost so much. Ellis would have at least been in cap there.
Still decent damage. They got maybe 50, 60.
Jockey's going to land for just a little bit of chip. Boomer trying to get the B-hop in there. He is going to manage to get a double boom off of it. And so they are sacking the spitter at the end. This might be a possible quad cap coming up.
Also note they're taking this at a different area.
They are taking it in a different area. Playing it a bit more forward.
That hit the spot.
My intuition kind of says maybe this is a worse area, especially at high ping.
Reloading.
And we do see a possible death charge setup here. Double Hunter Smoker Charger for the quad cap. Looking very scary. He's going to go for a charger, but he isn't able to get it off. My God, that was looking scary at first, but Team Evo getting a lucky break there. Going to run through.
All right. Good.
And Tank is going to be up. Tank is going to be up in the hands of Adam here any moment.
Reloading. Reloading.
Let's see what this tank chooses to do. Insta commit or kind of do what Evo did. Just kind of slowly watch them till they get to the end there and then commit.
This Boomer could be scary. Look at where the Boomer set up Timothy on the run back.
Same area.
Oh my God.
Still landed.
Oh, boom. On the boat.
Star is very close.
This is really scary with the horde pouring in, but once again, it's all coming from the back. So if Team Evo wants to, they might be able to really press.
Yeah.
Oh, the huge charger's coming in here, though. That's going to be an instant corner on Rochelle, possibly a kill. Oh, no, she's going to get ledge hung on the boat. And here's another punch. That's the kill on the coach. My gosh, what a tank fight coming in here by Team Rise. Managing to capitalize on the choke point. And that's going to be a wipe. Knowing the map and what to do in the right moment, they're able to capitalize on the fact that they knew what Team Evo had to do.
You know, I think Evo is almost used to playing at lower ping. Like, the way they play sometimes is just so... Star was just chipping the tank, you know, relying on his team to help him, but it seems like...
That charger wasn't a death charge, Timothy, but that charger made and break that tank. And it gave the tank the opening he so desperately wanted. And managed to get that early corner onto Rochelle, plopped her onto the hanging off the edge of that boat, and just giving Team Evo a run for its money. So here we are now on to map 3 of the 4-map campaign. And we have a 748-point difference, it looks like, separating these two teams on the home server for Team Rise Up. That margin is what you want to see here from them. They're going to want to keep increasing this lead. But a very good map 2 for them.
SS?
Incoming! Get out of the goo!
Ooh, a little bit of free spit damage coming out there on the K3, but other than that, they're going to be running into the... And I still don't know the real full answer to this, but I believe, if I am correct, because of this being a custom map, it hasn't been programmed in the same way the main maps are, and this event is not finite. It is a full-on run the gamut event until you can get to the next. The button isn't too far away. I think they only really need to take 1, maybe 2 hits before they can turn it off. And this hit coming in here, the Boomer getting popped, is going to lead to them taking almost no damage. So once again, Team Rise Up is having some pretty good survivor play, watching each other's backs. They're gonna have to run through this next choke point. I'm a little bit scared of the spit that might come in here. And it's going to be a 2-2 though.
You can just spawn and break them instantly because it's zone. Really scary.
Are they going to lead with a boomer here? Is that what their plan is? Leading with this boomer? They're holding out. Maybe the Horde isn't a full-on event, or maybe they're just playing super safe because they don't want to push into the hit here, and that might be a good call.
Waiting to see if maybe Evo's impatient and they'll just get a hit.
And the Hunter was waiting in the room. That was such a smart play by Team Riseup. Baiting out the boomer, baiting out the Hunter inside the room, and that was a complete shutdown by them. Which what could have been, as I said, a very scary spin hit.
Yeah, and like you said, the button's right there, so they did not have to. They could have waited a little bit longer.
And another shutdown. Adam finding the boomer in the back. Smoker getting taken out as well. Absolutely everything getting demolished. And they are going to be finding their opening. They are outside, and they are going to be able to take the rest of this horde cleanly. They're just, I believe, going to sit here and be a little bit patient. Because the next thing they're going to be running into is a tank fight.
Doing the same thing again, just sitting here. Will Evo take the bait and hit?
My gosh, another great pop. All of these boomers. Not a single boomer has landed this map so far. And they're going to make the run back. They're going to make Evo chase.
Do you know how far you can go back here?
I don't know that you can really be stopped.
Like, there's no ladders, like...
I mean, if you want to, I'm pretty sure you could go back to the other safe room.
Ooh, that's
no! Oh no! Ellis getting caught out! This is really scary. No! That's white potential right here. What happened? How did Ellis get caught out there?
He's gonna curve rock and get the...
I think that was just a little bit of miscommunication. And the Hunter is gonna be able to kill for sure.
Tank
That's gonna be a white. That's a white. Team Evo getting a huge lucky break there. I don't know how Ellis managed to get himself singled out, but that was exactly what you wanted to have happen if you're the infected side, trying to kind of mitigate this deficit you had.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think Impulsive just kind of stopped moving. And nobody was watching him.
That was a very clean pull, making it through the door, pulling him through the whole entire door, through the entire hallway, and managing to just get the tank in there in time to protect it. There was a lot of time, I think, for them to help out Impulse, and I don't know what distracted.
Yeah, they were really far away from him, though. They were holding W.
And this is an opportunity, a very strong opportunity for Team Evo to close the gap a little bit here. Bounce back from the map 2 misplay. Oh, Jockey's going to land a bit of spit damage. Crawling Ellis into that. And they're going to get blocked up by the Death Spit. And so that, all in all, is a really good hit to start off the map there for Team Rise again.
Looks like they're using 3 shotguns here. Yeah, this is really a shotgun-heavy area because it's just so close quartered. Yeah, the Uzi's just not going to work as well.
Ooh, good double cap coming out here. Still not getting the clear on the Smoker. Charger does miss his target, though. We're going to land a couple of punches to save him. So a bit of chip. 3 of the survivors beat up quite a bit, but Sai still sitting at 100 HP. And a pause. First pause of the game coming in here on Team Evo. Oh, here comes the Hunt Spits. And it's a pre-spit. And look at the spit managed to crawl up onto Ellis. No, and he's stuck in the window. He's eating so much damage. Oh my god, Star ate so much damage there. There was no safe spot for him.
Yeah, they're going to take a lot of damage before they get to the tank. They just cannot shut down any of this SI with this ping.
Tried to tackle the Spitter again. Amazing hit in the back. But the Spitter not able to make it there in time to really capitalize. But all in all, Team Evo is hurting a lot. They need to eat another set of pills before this tank onto Fantasy. But it looks like they're going to hold strong. No, Fantasy does eat, and he wants to be fast. They got to keep moving through this map. And this is scary with 3 bleeders. This tank can really, really just kind of play the waiting game. There's going to have, I believe, one more hit even in here before the tank. It's going to be kind of a shoddy hit, though. Infected weren't really super coordinated for it. Boomer flying from the ceiling, though. He's going to land a double boom as the tank is spawned in, and Evo says, let's book it. They are going right head first into the tank. They know they have no support right now. They're going to fight. They're going to run, actually. They say, screw it. They're leaving their friend behind. They're taking what they can get.
Shoot the tank! Hey, Hunter,
They decided they weren't going to survive that tank fight regardless, and they said, let's just get what we can right here. And that hit coming in here is going to spell the end of that map. But they did win that map, and they did close the gap by a tiny margin here. It's not a lot. It's only about 70 points, but it's something. And we are here on the last map of the first game of in a good shutdown here. On that Boomer is going to lead to them being able to push out into the open. Yeah, last map of the first campaign here on the home server for Team Rise. They have a good score spread, but still, I think they really need... They really want to feel more comfortable and get a few more points up on Team Evo before they have to switch servers. And a Hunt Spit going to come in here in the front. That's going to be a little bit of chip damage there onto Adam.
Jockey! Weapons over here!
Seems like they're just kind of going in individual.
Whoa, a triple charge coming out there. But nothing was ready for him. It was Charger all by his lonesome. I don't know what they were doing there, but that Charger did manage to get damage regardless. And this Boomer going to get an arc boom only onto 1, but it's something.
Reloading!
They're playing super patient. They know the hit's up, and it's still a pretty scary hit here. Gonna manage to be able to get people upstairs in time. Oh no, but Coach is gonna eat a bunch of damage. The spit spread everywhere, Timothy. There was nowhere safe for Coach to be down there.
Yeah, really intelligent spit.
Reloading.
Charger not able to land, but a good double boom is going to land to a couple of punches as they get stumbled. No! Alice taking a couple of punches I don't think he needed because of his friend stumbling him into the Charger.
A lot of damage onto Lawnmower. And he's even bleeding, I think.
Yeah, he took a set of pills in order to keep up with his team there.
Reloading here. Reloading.
It's going to be another triple cap with a spit, double hunter smoke setup. Everyone's in the room except for the smoker in the back. They're going to manage to get just a little bit of damage onto Rochelle,
Spit did
but
not
really
land.
negligible. Really negligible.
Really weird spit spread.
Reload.
Reloading.
And tank up in the hands of Star for Team Evo. Final tank of the campaign here. Survivors holding out in the bowling. They just got to watch out for these pillars. That's really the crucial place where the infected might try to spawn from. It's going to feel a lot kind of like you're fighting in a much bigger, like, Dark Carnival 4 barn tank kind of an area. But there's a lot more room for the survivors to work with in here. Just got to be able to block those pillars.
I'm grabbing kills.
And here comes Tank. Charger set up behind the survivors. Tank managing to get Coach caught out. He's at very low health, but with 20% left, here comes his support. Can it be enough? Smoker lands. He's just going to take the Smoker's target. But this is huge. The Charger landed too. So this could be another down at least.
Well, the Smoker.
No! No, 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 no! That's a triple down. The Smoker's still up. Can he get the kill? You gotta kill the Smoker! Oh my gosh! They're barely alive, Timothy! Ellis with a clutch play, managing to just stay standing.
I can't do this on my own. Give me some help.
Bullshit.
That was a huge tank, though, by Team Evo. That was a huge amount of damage.
Thanks.
Really strong Charger in the tank.
A little pick me up.
Yeah, all of his
It's like they got
support
more
helped
bonus
out
now.
immensely when he needed
Like a
it.
good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty huge, really. See if they can keep it.
And another double boom.
Reload.
This is the part of the map where you want to be booking it. With everybody bleeding out, you don't have time to waste. And eating these boomers is not going to help them at all. They got to go. They got to go, go, go. They're just barely halfway through the map at this point.
My ass fair and square.
Reloading.
Yeah, this is a very long map as well. You do not want to be...
Reloading here.
They have 360 bonus right now. They have just over a quarter of the bonus remaining, and they are bleeding out as we speak. So it is going to be a lot harder for them to hold on to this very shortly. And once again, if you look up, Hunters on the ceiling. Everything is on the ceiling. They're going to rocket everything in from the top. This is scary.
Damn it.
Ain't nothing. Can't believe this.
And it's a quad cap. Oh, a double charge! Oh my god, no! They're gonna get Rochelle down there almost. They managed to clear her just before the second pound goes off onto her. But that makes two survivors slow, if not three now. And K3 just about to be as well. Every single survivor is now crawling through the map.
Gotta reload.
This is not going well.
Building.
This is not what you want to see if your team rise up. You really, really, really wanted to be able to have a big bonus at the end of this map. You wanted to increase your lead. This is giving Evo another opportunity.
Weapons over here. Reloading.
Jump down there.
Reloading.
Now, thankfully, they're basically at the end here. They just need to hop on this train and they can finish the map.
Yeah, there's a little bit of an event. They start
Yeah.
a little mini event, and there's like enough time for the infected to get one hit during the horde. But this is another really big hit, landing the charger for the down. Also onto Coach, almost getting him down as sitting at 1 HP for both K3 and Lawnmower here as they're about to start the event. Oh my gosh, their bonus is being destroyed.
This is some grim.
It's now down to 84. It is only the damage bonus remaining. As we can see, nobody has anything permanent. And I think they're still going to get one more hit in here. This could be a wipe. A spit coming in here. It's not going to be very big, but it is going to. They are going to get K3 down here at his 1 HP. Hunter trying to get to Coat. Can they get another down off of this? Can they get the other down off of this? No! They're going to manage to kill out that Hunter. There's going to be one Hunter left in the name of T. Can he get to spawn just to be able to scratch Coach? Can he do it? Can he do it? Smoker here instead. Smoker's looking for the opening. He's grabbing Coach, but no, it's going to hit Ellis instead. That was a really lucky break there by the survivors. 45 bonus. They're holding on for dear life. Their back is against the wall. Here comes the charger. And he's going to get a double charge further down as the survivors are leaving. That's going to leave Coach behind. I don't know if they're going to be able to save him. I think he's dead. I think he is dead. I think they're going to cut their losses.
Yeah, actually, while you're on this train, you cannot even move. You can't jump to
10 bonus.
It's a really
survivors
weird
have
train.
10 bonus. At the end of the campaign, the survivors have 3 remaining. And that is going to be the end of the map. 509 and 0 bonus, actually. It depleted right near the end. It depleted. Wow, what a campaign. And what a final map by Team Evo to destroy what was the bonus on Team Rise Up, giving them an opportunity. As I said, in that room that they took it, in the bowling alley, that's such an open area. They could play that super safe, and they could really four-corner that tank and rail him on his way in. We saw Team Evo only had 20% of its tank's HP remaining when the support finally came in, and the support really destroyed Team Rise Up there.
Team Evo moving very quickly despite that double.
Hey, I'm reloading.
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 One of those little jockey.
Oh my gosh.
No spit.
Bitch, hit me.
The charger missed its actual target. It could have been a huge amount of damage on a Nick had they just spit right there in front. But I think they were hoping to get the 2-2 separation. That could have been even bigger had the jockey or whatever the hunter was. I wasn't paying enough attention. Landed, but I know there was 2 SI in front trying to grab those 2 front survivors.
Reloading.
Reloading!
Nothing landing. Evo was able to force the issue, make them hit staggered.
Reloading.
Reloading!
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 Gotta reload.
Careful. A hunter's around.
Evo is going to play it really safe. They're going to work their way into that office building. And I think they're just going to play patient and kind of bait out and wait for the hit before they make their way into the ball. They're going to catch Nick out in front. The spit! Oh, it's going to land on the coach. Just barely there in time. Getting a little bit of extra chip damage on, getting him to just about down to half HP.
Reloading.
Reloading here.
Final tank of the campaign in the hands of Impulse for Team Riseup.
It's like he's trying to get a dumpster in.
I don't think it's physically possible, to be honest with you. I don't think it's physically possible.
Yeah, I don't see any way to get it in.
I think Imp is just playing around while his other hit was kind of coming in. Oh, did you see that? They were able to chip the tank through the wall there. They did a little. They didn't do much, but I saw a bullet or two hit that tank through the wall. And we're gonna have a tri-cap. It's a double hunter smoker combo. That could be really good or really bad. Those hunters could get cleared so fast that it could lead to nothing for this tank if Team Evo is really on point. And he's gonna get an early corner on a coach though. This is scary. He's gonna punch him a little too far away though. Smoker's gonna help him out. So he's going back in on the rest of the survivors, trying to cut them off. He is gonna get to Ellis, and he's gonna deal a lot of damage. I think this is a down onto Ellis at least. Oh, missing the punch on the Nick. That could have been big had he gotten that punch on the Nick.
Let's get you back on your feet.
So one down
Bitches mess me up.
Reloading.
for Team Riseup. 2 bleeders. 2 of the bonuses fully gone, but they are looking a lot better. 1 set of pills with only 2 bleeders. They are looking to make this map. Now, I don't want to count Riseup out. This could still be really big if they can get some good hits in here. But there's a chance that Evo closes this gap even more. Ooh, a big double boom with a spit to block them. Sai's gonna eat a bit of spit damage onto her health bonus there. As Rochelle. And that may lead to a quad cap coming up.
Reloading.
Reloading here.
Reloading.
Reloading.
And they are sitting over 500, 537 bonus
Reloading.
as they're making their way into the next choke point.
Reloading here.
What am I mean? Like everything in this map is a choke point. I don't think there is no choke point on this map. And that is a huge hit with the jockey gonna run away with Coach into the rest of the horde. He is eating so much damage. He might even go down here. They barely saved.
Reloading. Gotta reload.
Reloading.
I got these pills.
Reloading.
Despite all that, they're doing about the same as Riseup did on their.
Yeah, I would agree. Shout out to Fig also, by the way. I would agree with Fig there on that one. Both tanks did do a pretty damn good job. The support did help them out considerably, but the tank's able to corner somebody a lot earlier than I expected. Led to a lot of damage. Oh no! And he's going down up top. They gotta go save him. Save that man.
This is some outrageous.
Actually, they can't. The letter's broken. I did not know the letter was broken. He is a dead man. He's a dead man. Look at him. He should have stayed put. I think he was safe on the other one. And when he tried to jump from one end of the... Oh my God. He tried to jump from one end to the other. And in jumping, he ate a little tiny bit of spit damage that downed him. I am astounded. He caused his own demise. He caused his own demise.
Reloading.
That up your ass.
They can't start it? Are you serious?
Reloading.
Oh my God.
Oh, we gotta pull our shit together.
I know! Him jumping is the reason he took spit damage! He took spit damage jumping from one railing to the other and it downed his ass! And they had to kill off their friend just to start the event! I am so at... Oh my God, I'm at a loss for words. It's so disgusting! In the lead, the possible comeback that Evo had is now just destroyed! And they are gonna die here! They are going to die here! Fantasy might die here. Fantasy has so much horde on him. The Hunter is going to make sure they don't get the pickup. That is going to be a kill on a Fantasy. I think they can delay this long enough. No, he's going to get it! What is it Jockey doing? No! Jockey couldn't delay!
Reloading here.
Reloading here.
That could have been 2 kills right there.
Yeah, but very quick kill on that jockey. I don't think he expected to die that quickly.
They're still taking a lot of damage, but Team Evo does have some bonus.
He's on the train.
Team Evo, despite how scary that was, Team Evo is still going to manage to close the gap just a tiny bit. They have a little bit over 100 bonus. Oh, but that Hunter, what is this? What is this? The Hunter managing to get on the train and scratching.
It's dead.
No, he actually lived. He actually lived, but going down is going to kill their bonus off a little bit still. My God. With a tiny bit of bonus, they close the gap a little bit more. It is going to be 618 points separating these two teams as they're going to move to the next server. What a first game this was. What a first game. My gosh, I didn't think the game could be as crazy as it turned out, but I'm being proven wrong. Last game there was some crazy things happen. We saw somebody get in-capped up on an awning on the last game of this campaign. Someone got punched so high up in the air that they got in-capped up top on an awning. In this map, somebody dies up on a railing and makes it so that the survivor team themselves have to kill off their friend. It's disgusting. You had to turn into a martyr. So Team Rise on their home server is going to win by a margin of just over 600 points. And to be honest, that isn't a lot. So this is going to be really scary. This is going to be really scary. There's going to be another... They're going to have to play really tight to keep this game close because Team Evo could run away with this. 600 points is easily able to be made in one match.
Looks like we're playing on bomb, so Riseup should have slightly better pings than if they did a mainland server.
It looks like they got to go back to lobby because they can't change the map while they're in there. So a little bit of a delay here, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. I am so glad we have so many people here. We're just patiently waiting.
Go! Ah, spitter goo!
Super hyped for the second game, though. I'm so hyped for the second game that I already downed my whole bottle of water. So I think I gotta get a sec. Since we're kind of in an intermission anyway, anybody else need a drink? This is your time to shine. Let's get at it. Yeah, they have to change the map, so you gotta leave for just a moment here. And we're still patiently waiting. Bear with us here, folks. They're just trying to change up servers and get this second game underway. I don't know. We're still just waiting on the teams to re-enter the new server. I'm still waiting. We're still waiting.
Looks like Star is getting in touch with an app. I think they're having issues loading the map.
Yeah, the map's not loading correctly on the server they chose. Oh, the wonderful world of custom map campaigns. It looks like now, if we can enter the server. Everybody is in server now, it looks like. We managed to get it fixed, and people are joining really fast. So we all pile into the server. If you aren't already in there, Vanilla, you could join on me, and it looks like we're going to start very shortly. Yeah, teams are all in, and they're almost readied up as we speak. We are here for Game 2! Finally! I am so hyped for this. A 600-point separation as we come into the home server now for our Asian team, Evo. And Rise on the away server, it looks like they got pings anywhere from 160 all the way to 250 on Adam. My God, that's a huge difference. And 600 points is what separates these two teams as we start this 4-map campaign over again. Oh no! Blind cast! We got the first hit coming in here, but the Boomer's gonna miss its jump in. So the Hunters are coming in beforehand. Boomer is still gonna land a triple boom to end off that hit. And it looks like the Smoker might just save itself. No, Smoker died. There was just a really big delay on my screen. You make it back in? Yeah. You made it just in time for the crucial hit, at least. This is the scary part. This is Death Charge Alley, as we talked about in the first game. I'm really curious to see if Evo can make this work a bit better now that they have a lot lower ping. Last time they were here, they kind of set their hit in one by one, and Rise was able to just absolutely demolish it. And neither team got a death charge in the last game, and there's a lot of opportunities here. Oh no! The Charger charging into the wall, it doesn't know that it actually doesn't break right through, and it just chest bumps into that wall. That would have been a death charge had that wall been pre-broken. That's just a little bit of unfortunate non-map knowledge. Something I really didn't know myself, and they took a risk at it, and it was really scary. It looked like it could have been a kill, but the wall saves Team Rise there.
Really crazy DP going out.
That was huge. Came from
Did you see what he
right
did?
on top of him.
The door opened like right before he pounced.
Look out!
Shit! Watch out!
Reloading!
Reloading here!
That'll keep me for a bit.
We got K3 eating his pills here early. Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter here in the alleyway.
Over here.
My God, and everybody on Team Rise is now below half HP, except for Adam sitting at 53, but that's not much to speak of. This is looking really scary here. Everybody's going to really be wanting to commit these pills as they enter this tank fight.
Watch out! Reloading!
Gotta reload.
Instant commit maybe? They're not even up top.
Yeah, this is definitely an instant commit. In the hands of Evo, getting the early corner onto Rochelle.
Nobody's really shooting the tank though. He's in the corner.
Yeah. Half health on the tank. 3 survivors remaining. The rest of the hit's going to come in here. Here come the hunters. Managing to get a clear on the hunter, but that's going to be all she wrote because the other hunter's going to pick up on the other guy. And once again, we see the same strat being taken by Rise, and it doesn't work out. They die there.
Help!
Use some help over here.
Hey, I need some help over here. Hey, over here!
Use some help over here.
There's still people here. Come back.
So here comes chance number 1 for Team Evo. That was a huge map by them.
People here.
They were supposed to rescue us.
I stand corrected earlier in the map. As I read chat, I was not paying enough attention, and I guess like 2 of the survivors got stumbled into the spit when the charger ran into them, and that is actually pretty hilarious. But I did not notice that happening. And that really spelled a disaster. That sent them on their way. Having all that damage coming in there made them have to commit pills early for that tank. But even with those pills having to have been eaten, that tank fight spot that they chose just didn't work out for them either time. And I think it's just because of how small of a location that was. Nowhere for the survivors to move. They just kind of were stuck. And so the infected team can just make a plan of attack before they even run it.
Not only that, but there's a lot of common. If you get single boomed, you have 20 common.
Could we see our first death charge of the game? I want one. That's all I really want. I want to see an amazing death charge come out here at some point in this campaign.
Spec coming out by Adam.
Back bitches is around.
Oh, here comes the jockey in a charger. It's just going to lead to a tiny bit of damage though. And Evo is sitting so much prettier. They did not have a spit there.
Watch out!
We got Smoker, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter here, and they're all in front, waiting for the survivors just to creep into their territory. That's a great ski coming out there.
Reloading.
That's a pretty damn good shutdown by Team Evo. Once again, walking through this map.
Reloading. Man,
Reload.
you shot me. Reloading.
Reloading.
No quad coming out by Riseup.
Yeah, no quad. It's going to be a Boomer, Charger, Hunter, and Hunter. And they still have one of their survivors at 5 punches, I believe. 94 HP on Evo.
Reloading.
Oh, and they land the Hunter onto him, though. Or something landed onto him. So he just crept back down into that 4-punch range. So I'm curious as to what they're going to do. Are they going to do the same strat? There's a dumpster outside, so they can't really play outside very well because you had to jump over. So really, this room is kind of all you got.
Reloading.
It is honestly really scary. I don't like this room, but since that's the only real major option, I guess you just got to work with it.
All right.
Yeah, see, the trick is you need to kill the SI. But with the Susies, I don't know, like...
That's a boom. Just like you said, that's a boom, and that's a big deal. With those 20 comments rolling in, Impulse has to decide whether he wants to go in here or not, but it looks like he might just play patient. He might want the tri-cap. He wants to take no chances. He wants to have his team have as much opportunity as possible to mitigate the damage while he's getting his punches on that corner. And here he comes, looking for the early corner. He's gonna get it on the coach. Half health right now. He's just about to get the down. 30% health. Hey, he needs to come in right now. He's gonna get shredded. 19% health. Getting the down here into it, but it's not enough. I don't think he's gonna get the wipe. He's gotta spread out the love, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna get the down right there onto Nick, right at the end of his tank. That was a big play there to finally get the dumpster, and that is gonna be a lot of damage on a Team Evo, but they are alive.
Hey, ammo here.
You shoot me again, and I will drop you.
No bonus though. 266. Right.
But it's still something. It's still
The
something.
dumpster
You're
was
almost
really
at the end of the
good.
map. This is the last hit. This is the last hit of the map, Timothy. And so if they can hold on to this bonus, they're at least cutting. They're going to eat a hunt spit in the very end of the map. And Coach right there going down. That's not what you want to see. No!
All right, thanks.
165 points walking into the safe room.
Shoot this. Come on, y'all, get inside. Reloading. We are the kings of the
So
world.
we see Team Evo on map 1 cutting the lead by 259 points. So it's a little bit over a third of the deficit being taken away, and they still have 3 maps remaining. It's a good start. It is at least a good start for the Asian team here on their home server. And yeah, without that dumpster landing on a Nick still was sitting around like 70 some odd HP before that dumpster landed onto him.
Yeah, he's like full. If he just stood there and got punched 1 or 2 times, they would have had a bit. But still, I guess the problem is you're just taking so much damage because it's such a small area. Max, they would have had maybe 300 bonus something.
So we're on map 2. We're on map 2, and we're going to see here if Team Evo can learn from their mistake, or if it was just bad ping that really got them killed. Because this was the map that got Team Rise a huge lead. This was the map that really separated the 2 teams on the last game. Team Evo died out here to Adam's tank getting some home run punches into the...
We're gonna have to save ourselves, people.
Some interesting hunter spawns coming out.
Oh, what a skeet.
Didn't work.
Complete shutdown on that hit. The only thing that landed was a boom to try to slow them down. But as we saw last time, Evo is not phased by the booms at all. They just hold W right through.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Look out now.
Looks like some of them headed to the river. Out!
Reloading.
Also, 2-2.
Reloading.
Uzi and shotgun. Very different from Riseup.
Yeah.
Quad cap. This could be big though. Quad cap, jockey, smoker, hunter, charger coming in here. If they can find the right opening, Evo looks like they're going to play very safe. Charger's not going to manage to land. Nothing really manages to land. A hunter for maybe a couple of ticks there. Going to get a little bit of chip damage. But an amazing take on by Team Evo here.
Reloading. Reloading.
Look out!
Reloading.
Reloading.
Ammo here.
Guns right here. Shoot me again and I'll drop you.
Oh, these B-Hop boomers though. That was so close by Adam. Almost managing to get right into Rochelle's face.
Weapons over
But
here.
another huge shutdown. Team Evo is wiping the floor with Team Rise's infected right.
What the hell?
Mopping
The only
up.
way is over the bridge?
Okay. I hit it. We gotta call that boat over here.
Well, it's a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it is a plan.
And they're going to probably play it in the same spot. And this time with the better ping, maybe they'll be a little bit more confident.
Burn some shit up.
The fire's spreading.
And we're going to have a triple tap with a Boomer. Smoker, Charger, Hunter coming in here. Boomer's looking to spawn behind this tree and maybe be able to pick off Rochelle for the single.
Why we got guns?
But she is watching so ever patiently. I don't think that Boomer would ever be able to get it, even if it spawns. She's going to be ready. Yeah, that's an easy pop.
I also noticed Evo's style is kind of reminiscent of NV. 1 shotgun and 3 Uzi.
Reloading.
Stars in the front, you know, kind of doing his thing, and everyone else is just right together shooting.
Reloading.
Yeah, this isn't looking good so far for Team Rise on map 2 as Infected. They really, really, really need some more help. They gotta whittle down these survivors for this tank fight. My God! Star demolishing 2 of the Infected there that hit. Boomer getting popped. Spitter coming in here to kill last. There's a possibility for a quad cap, but last time we saw the quad cap, that got shut down anyway. Every single hit here is getting destroyed by Team Evo.
Reloading.
Hey, watch out! Reload.
Oh my God, that charger almost landed onto Ellis. So could you imagine the free charge kill? Oh my God, I want it. I want it so bad.
Reloading.
Just isn't happening though. And tank up in the hands of K3 for Rise. He has no support on the run back. This time, Team Evo is going to get the free ride. Nothing is going to stop them from taking the positions that they want. Hunter, Charger, Boomer here.
This tank is really far away. Oh, he's taking the bridge. Okay.
Interesting.
There's a car up there. Is that hittable? Looks like they're hitting. Got a single boom. That's about it.
Doesn't look hittable. He's not going for it.
Tank does not have a lot of rate.
He's got enough. He's just going to lose his first pass here, but he's going to have more than enough time to at least get his next hit in. But this is going to be his commit. This is definitely K3's commit, and this isn't very good looking because as we know how far away this tank has to run, if they don't land, they don't have a boomer. Yeah. He's gonna have so much damage being taken to him on his run in. And we can count it down. 5% of the HP gone, 10% of the HP gone, 20%, 30%. The hit's finally coming in here as he's rolling in, but he isn't even in the survivor's faces yet. His hit's going to be dead before he almost lands a punch. He lands his first punch, but he misses his second. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't even have a corner to work with. He's going to get killed off here. Team Evo destroying the tank. That was like a one-punch chump. A one-punch chump tank there. A massive take by Team Evo in a massive bonus that they're still holding on. My God, what a play. That is super unfortunate. And Team Evo still have over 1,000 bonus points as they're walking back through the map.
You have a 2-2 coming in.
There's still a death charge possibility. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen because I think they're going to be able to run right past it, but still, you never know. Here he comes. Oh, couldn't get it. He couldn't get it. Boomer's going to land here as a triple boom, and he almost got Rochelle to fall off into the water. Oh, my God. They almost at least got her hanging to bide some time, but with a 3 boom, the survivors are still going to try to run. They got to protect the survivors and keep them together. Nick is still in the bottom, eating a little bit of chip damage. Ellis is going to stay back and help him. And they're looking so good. They're looking so good right now here on Team Evo. free spit coming in here to start it off, and the rest of the infected could not capitalize on the spit in the front. Team Evo's looking so pretty.
Reloading.
950 bonus still.
Reloading.
Let's go under the river. Reloading. Reloading.
Who in the hell just shot me?
Down here.
Don't be shooting me.
Oh! That charger was so close to capitalizing and almost getting him picked off. But that's going to be the safe room.
Reloading.
Coach almost got picked off upstairs. That could have been really scary, but I don't think he would have managed to have killed him anyway because he would have been showing his skin. They would have been able to have cleared him from below. But a huge bonus of 908 on Team Evo. If Team Rise don't find a way to compete with this map, that's Team Evo taking the lead. They have to make the map. They have to make the map. They can't die here.
Gonna take everything I can. Reloading. Over there.
Great skeet there. And mostly a pretty good shutdown still. Pretty good first hit taken by Team Rise. A single boom might slow him down a little bit, but once again, they're going to try and hold W. They want to get as far as they can.
Reloading. Hey, watch out!
Hunter, Smoker, Jockey, Charger. This time it is a quad cap. Second hit was a quad cap for both teams. Let's see what Team Evo can do with it. Gotta clear these commons out before these attacks come in. You managed to do it. Here it comes. I'm really scared. Charger for 1 pound. 2 pound. That's the quad cap. That's the. Oh my god, that might be game. The quad cap landing here onto Team Rise on map 2. No way.
GG's coming out.
Well played. They gave up. My god. What a game. Devastation there on map 2. Team Evo managed to land the quad cap.
Smoker's got me! Shit! Help! I can't do this on my own. Give me some help.
And what a game it was. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, everybody, for being here for this game. But we are going to see Team Evo taking the win, destroying Team Rise in final form with a quad cap to seal the deal. And so that's going to be them moving on to the semifinal. And what a game it was. Feels bad, man, to see pretty much all, as chat said, all the NA players are pretty much out. We got maybe just a couple NA players that are left standing on some other actual European teams. But that is a huge win by Team Evo there. It was looking really scary right in the beginning of the game with that quad cap coming out on them by Team Rise, but perseverance by the Asian team is what set them apart, and they came to play on their home server. So well done by them, a good win taken, and we will see them in the semifinals. And so I hope everybody here has a wonderful evening, and I believe that we will see the next game tomorrow afternoon. So stay in touch. It will be Team Party Quest. I'm hyped for that game. I don't know that I'll be here for that game, but I am hyped to see the results of that next game. So I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and I think that that is a peace out. Thank you for being here with me, Timothy, and stay tuned for more of the Frag Tournament. It's only just getting started here in the bracket round.
No, I'm good. Yeah. And say goodbye.
Later, viewers, and thank you, Vanille, for being here for us all.